Hey, if you're a lover of model trains, you're going to love this show. Stay with us. Plug In is next.
Good morning.
Good morning. Hi, everyone. I'm Jack. This is Karen. This is Plugged In, brought to you by Palmore Real Estate. We're happy to be with you. A beautiful day outside. I'm loving this fall weather.
Oh, it's great. In fact, I think we're supposed to get some rain.
That's what I hear, and if we do, that's fine. Hey, we got a great show for you today.
Before we get started,
Yes.
I forgot to wish my very own wonderful husband a very happy birthday.
Oh, man.
His birthday is next Tuesday, so I'm wishing him happy birthday today. Happy birthday, honey. I love you.
Thank you very much. And now, if you hear some noise in the background, it's our puppy having a little fun with her plastic bottle. It's the only way we can keep
her occupied.
Congratulations to Texas Longhorns putting a whooping on Oklahoma last Saturday,
Woohoo!
49-0, and congratulations to our own TCU Horned Frogs. Great win over Kansas. They are still
TCU.
Undefeated.
Absolutely.
And they've got Oklahoma State coming in this weekend.
Rising
so good
in
luck
the ranks.
to the Frogs.
Rising
Yes,
in the ranks, TCU.
absolutely. But our main focus today is on model trains. How many kids grew up wanting a model train for Christmas? Well, I was one of those, but I never got one. But I'll tell you what, the fascination is still there. That's
Yes.
the subject of this week's All Around Town. Watch. Hi, everyone, and welcome back to another segment of All Around Town. I'm sitting here with my good friend Mike Mackey. We're in North Fort Worth and Saginaw area, and today we've got a treat for you here on Plugged In. Mike is not only an old dear friend of mine, but he is a model railroad enthusiast. First of all, Mike, welcome aboard.
Thanks, Jack. It's great to be here, and I'm glad you're here.
You noticed I said welcome aboard.
That's correct. That was good. That was good. Good pun there. Thanks.
Now, Mike, you're really involved in the National Model Railroad Association, and there's a big event coming up that we want to make sure everybody knows about, and you can tell us about.
Yes, Jack. We in August of 2023, August 20th through the 26th, at the Gaylord Texan Hotel in Grapevine, just on the north end of the airport, the National Model Railroad Association will be having their international convention. And it's the first time that convention has ever been held in Dallas-Fort Worth, the second time in the history of the organization of over 50 years that it's ever been in Texas. The last time was like 30 years ago in Houston. It's going to be a Texas-sized event. I mean, it's really got a lot of good things going on. If I could, I'd like to invite everyone to the hub, the central location for all information on the convention, which is 2023 Texas Express, all spelled out, all no spaces, no dashes, no anything, .com. And you can find videos there. You can find information, registration information, virtual layout tours to see things just like the one that's behind us here. And a lot of great information about the event itself.
Now, Mike is not only an enthusiast, but he's a builder of a lot of the scenery and has put together some tremendous railroad stations, scenery, backdrops, buildings, and a lot of this stuff you built yourself.
That's correct. I've been in this hobby since I was 17 years old. Many times in high school, it wasn't looked upon very well to be playing with trains at a 17-year-old, so it was kind of on the down low. But a lot of the buildings that are on the layout and the structures and things, I actually have had for 50 plus years, and I started out building model airplanes, but model airplanes, once you built them, didn't do anything. I've tried my luck at RC control planes, and I crashed them pretty well. So I didn't go that route. Trains, we had a kinship, so it worked out.
Well, I'll tell you what we're going to do, Mike and I are going to walk over to the table, and he's going to let me play a little bit on these trains here, which may get me hooked for life. I hope not, but it could be, because I am a habit-forming guy when I like something. But we're going to step over here. Let's take a break, and we'll be right back. Okay, so now we're in a different section of the top floor of Mike's house, and as you can see, this is just a minute part of what is up here. It's truly amazing what you have done.
Thanks, Jack. I really appreciate it. I've really tried to create a museum quality layout up here, as many of the people in our organization do. I'm very fortunate. This particular layout was had a photo shoot a couple of weeks ago to be published in one of 2 international magazines. The same publishers do both, so we don't know where it's going to be. Wow. And then I've also gotten a request to do a feature article for the HON3 annual that will be on newsstands in probably January, February. There'll be a feature on the layout as well.
Well, I am just amazed at how everything looks. I mean, each little area has its own story. Your imagination is terrific, because you've got people talking there by the railroad tracks. You've got the background here, which is just so authentic. It's amazing to me. And how long did it take you to do all of this, Mike?
This is actually the 3rd version of this particular layout, due to the land superintendent deciding she wanted to live somewhere else. So every time that we move, then I try to salvage as much as I can. But we've been in this location, and this version of the layout is actually about 3 years old.
Oh, wow. Wow. But I tell you what, I am so excited. He gave me a remote here to have a little fun. So
you want to play some trains?
Yes, let's play some trains. I want to show you, Karen, if you'll look back here. I'm going to have a little fun as we close out and show you what this thing can do.
You want to play some trains, Jack?
Let's play. I'm loving it. Look at this.
So these trains are actually operated by a transformer that's called digital command control. And every one of these locomotives actually has a computerized receiver on its own frequency inside the locomotive. The locomotives can run in tandem with each other. It's just like any other locomotive on the real trains. And you can actually put them together. You can back one up on the same track in an opposite direction. You can do all kinds of things.
This is too much fun. I could get hooked on this real easy, Mike.
All right, so let's do a little something here, Jack. I'm going to put you through a little switching move, okay?
Let's do it.
All right.
All right.
Okay, Jack, so we're going to back this train back down into the yard for a minute.
Okay.
And I want to ask you a question, Jack. You ever remember the old television show Captain Kangaroo?
I do.
Mr. Green Jeans had a train layout in Captain Kangaroo, and I fell absolutely enamored with that when I was a kid. And this is part of what
We're really showing our age.
We are showing our age. That's right. Okay, so bring that caboose right down here. We're going to stop it.
All right.
And that's good enough.
Whoa. Whoa.
And hit your 7 right there.
7.
All right. Now pull forward just a little bit.
Change directions here.
We'll take this train and drop off the caboose.
Going forward.
And there goes. We left the caboose right there. We're going to pull out and put the rest of the train in the next track over. How about that?
Okay. There we go.
And this is what the real guys do every day.
Yeah.
We just get to do it in miniature.
All
right,
that is way
slow
too
down a
cool.
little bit. And hit your brakes. There you go. All right. Now we're going to throw one switch right here and back it right back down in the yard.
Okay, let's go back to reverse. And I might be able to get a job at BNSF.
Oh, hey, there's very possible.
Yeah, their figures go on strike, I hear. So.
Actually, they're trying to get that worked out right now. So
Well,
yeah.
I hope they do.
All right. Nice and slow. Don't want to run off the back of the track, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty good right there. You're a natural.
I'm hooked.
Hey, it's a lot of fun, isn't it?
I am hooked. How much fun was that?
I'm glad you had a good time. You get a throttle in somebody's hand, it brings out a whole nother level of
I may
enjoyment.
put me a bunk bed up here or something. Mike, I appreciate you letting me have a little fun with that. And you folks can see just from the layouts that you saw there and the trains that we were operating. This is a phenomenal room up here that he has put together. And let's tell everyone again about when the convention is going to be here and how they can get information.
Okay, so you really want to go to 2023 TexasExpress.com as the website. The convention is August the 20th through the 26th of 23. It is in conjunction, another segment of the convention is the National Train Show, which actually it's the first time it's ever been in Dallas-Fort Worth also. Vendors and suppliers from around the world, literally, will be here to show off everything that's model railroad related and trains related. This is for anybody. The National Model Railroad Association is open to membership, guys, girls, boys, and women. In fact, we just started another section in August of this year, a special interest group of women in model railroading. So we're opening our arms to everybody that wants to come. We want you to attend the convention. You're going to have a blast.
Well, if you have anything to do with it, I know it'll be a blast because I've known this guy for a long time, back in the late 70s and 80s especially. We were in the Texas Junior Chamber of Commerce together. And then a thing that is near and dear to my heart, we were both in radio together.
That's correct. That's correct. This man put me on that path down in Palestine, Texas, I remember, at KYYK, if I remember the correct, in KNET. Yeah. So we worked together there and then have shared that friendship and the JCs, a lot of things throughout our lifetime. So I really appreciate you being here.
Mike, thank you so much for taking time out and opening up your beautiful home and letting us come out and take a look at this. And everybody remember those dates. One more time, give them the website they can go on and get this information.
2023 TexasExpress.com, August 20th through the 26th of 23 at the Gaylord Texan Hotel, just on the north end of the airport, right in the middle of the Metroplex, so it's centrally located for everybody.
Mike, thanks, buddy. And that's it for this week. Join us next week for another segment of All Around Town here on Plugged In. Bye-bye. What a great layout. What fun was that?
That where y'all were doing your interview in that one alcove, that was just a part of what he has.
Oh, it's tremendous.
Amazing.
It really is.
Amazing job that he
Amazing
does on
thing.
those trains, for sure.
But Mike Mackey was not the only person we got to visit with. There's something else going on in Azle.
There is Azle next week, Thursday the 20th. That is their annual Azle Main Street Wine Crawl. And we visited with Terry Elder. And this is what she had to say about the event.
There you go. Let's check it out.
Welcome in, everybody, to another segment of All Around Town. And I'm here with Terry Elder, the owner of Finesse Parties and Rentals. And she is with us today to talk to you about an upcoming event in Azle. And that event is...
The Azle Main Street Wine Crawl.
And it is a fun event.
Super fun event.
So tell us a little bit about it, when it's coming up, and that sort of thing.
Okay. The event will be held on Thursday, October the 20th from 5:30 to 9. It is hosted by all of the businesses on Main Street here in Azle. We all come together. The theme is Halloween, so every business is decorated in Halloween theme. We ask the participants to dress up if they like, so it's a fun night. We get a lot of women. Some of the men come out, but at every business you go to, you get a sampling of wine. And there's, I don't know how many businesses we have this year, but there's like 20 or 30 businesses, and it goes the length of Main Street. We do have golf carts to help with the walking to span distances, but it's just a fun night to come out. We generally have 200 or 300 people that show up for this event. It's all up and down Main Street. It's just a great time. So get your friends together.
Absolutely.
Dress up, fun, and come on out and see us. And be sure to stop here because this is always a fun stop.
Finesse is by Red's Hamburgers and right across from El Paseos. And I used to work on Main Street and was involved in it 1 year, long time ago, 5 or 6, how long ago? Well, anyway, 5 or 6 years ago, I worked right down the street. And it is a lot of fun. So what time does the event start?
5:30.
5:30, and you go to 30 different places?
Yeah, there's roughly.
So you'll start out walking and then you start crawling, and that's why it's called the wine crawl.
That's right.
And it goes in, and so they go to each place and get excellent.
Yep.
Well, everybody come out for the Main Street, Azle Main Street Wine Crawl. It is a lot of fun, and maybe we'll be out here with our cameras.
Yeah, you need to come out. There's lots to see.
Yeah, I'm not a big wine drinker. I like
There's
wine.
food. Every business also has food or appetizers of some sort.
So is there a ticket cost or?
There are maps that you can get at, sorry, I'm drawing a blank.
It's okay.
Up the street, anyway, you can get maps, and those you take to every business, get it signed. That goes into a drawing. Each business is giving something away, and so that goes towards that. We do there's not a charge for the map, but we do take donations to help with
Help with the cost.
Yes.
I understand that. So everybody come out to Azle for the Azle Main Street Wine Crawl. It's a lot of fun. Thank you for being with us.
Thanks for coming out.
We'll be back in a few minutes.
That looks like too much fun.
Yeah, they put a lot of work into that.
Yeah, they do. They surely
Yeah.
do. It's one of the big things that goes on in the city of Azle, Texas. So we invite you to join them
y'all
next
come out.
Thursday. Yeah.
Yeah, go out.
Hey, there's a lot of football action coming up this weekend. Lake Worth High School is just having a tremendous season. If you are a high school football fanatic like we are, looking for a good game to attend, check this out.
And there you go.
Nothing
There's
like
your high
some good
schools.
high school football.
Yeah.
But football is not the only thing going on this weekend. A couple
No,
of
there-
activities we wanted to bring to your
there's some
attention.
other things
Yeah.
going on. They've got a lot of pumpkin patch festivals in the next couple of weeks all over town.
Well, sure.
we couldn't bring you all of them, but one of them is the Fort Worth Pumpkin. I said pumpkin.
That's what we call our
Pumpkin
granddaughter.
patch.
Yeah, pumpkin.
Festival, which is on. It's starting now. I think it starts today, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, October 13th through November 1st.
Right. So head over there. It's on Rosedale Street and get your pumpkin. And they got a lot of face painting and food booths, popcorn, cotton candy, tacos, those sort of things. So that's one event that's going on. And one of the things I hate to bring up is Christmas.
Yeah, but this is something right up your alley, though.
Yeah, I love
I'll
Christmas.
tell you.
So they've got the the Christmas Cowtown,
Yeah.
16th annual Christmas Cowtown, sponsored by the Junior League of Fort Worth. It's coming up, let's see, October the 13th through the 16th, which is this weekend.
This weekend.
And, it's sponsored by the Junior League. My daughter is in the Dallas Junior League, and it goes to a lot of charitable organizations that they work on an annual basis. So if you have time, I would love to go to it this weekend. But,
Well, there's a lot of things to do this weekend
Yes,
here
there
in
is.
our area. If you're new to our area, welcome, first of all.
Absolutely.
You're going to find our people here are just tremendous folks, and they're interesting, too. And speaking of interesting, as you saw with Mike Mackey, if you know of someone who has an interesting hobby, he or she is a musician, artist, whatever, has a good story, or you're a new business in town, get in touch with us. It's very easy to do.
yeah, it is.
You can go on to our YouTube channel if you want to see our programs and check it all out since we started. You can go to YouTube, hit search, type in Plugged In, and that'll bring you right up to our channel. Please subscribe. Doesn't cost you anything. Another one of our biggest things is our Facebook group page called Powered Up and Plugged In. And again, Karen, that's very easy to find. Just
Yes.
go to Facebook if you're on Facebook. Hit groups, hit the search bar, type in Powered Up and Plugged In, and you not only can see our latest show, but you can see what people are talking about around town, too. And there's a way they can email us, too.
They can email us at pluggedin2024, all one word, at gmail.com.
That's exactly
And
right.
if you have any suggestions or a person of interest that has a wonderful story, send them our way. We'll
Let
be
us
happy
know.
to
Take our roving cameras out there and
put
get
them
a
on
good
our
story.
program and have them, promote themselves.
It's been a lot of fun this weekend. Our show went a little bit longer than we normally do, but we had a great story with Mike Mackey this weekend. So we thank you very much for your indulgence. As we end all of our shows, we tell you to take care of one another because it doesn't cost anything to be nice to
It
one
does
another.
not.
Makes it an even better place to live. Make sure you shop with all of our local businesses because a strong local business means a strong local community.
That's right. And God bless everybody.
Absolutely, and God bless our great country, the United States of America. Incidentally, if you have not registered to vote, please do so. We need your help on November the 8th.
Yes, we do.
Till
Vote,
we-
vote, vote.
That's it. Till we see you next weekend, everybody, have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon.
Goodbye, everybody.
Take care.